students, here we are having another numerical. An electrical technician requires capacitance of 2 microfarad in a circuit across a potential difference of 1 kilovolt. A large number of 1 microfarad capacitance are available. Now the problem is 1 microfarad capacitance are available and it requires, and the system requires, circuit requires 2 microfarad capacitance. Okay. To him, at which can withstand a potential difference of not more than 400 volts. Suggest a possible arrangement that requires a minimum number of capacitors. Now here we know that we can arrange the capacitor in series as well as in parallel. We can arrange series and parallel combination. So here we are assuming that n number of capacitance that we can connect in series and m number of capacitance which we can connect in parallel. Now here, see here 1 kilovolt is given to us and a 1 capacitor can withstand 400 volt. So if we take the series arrangement, means in series arrangement what we are having a capacitance like this. For an example, we have taken n number of capacitance here. So here if we take 1000 kilovolt, if we are applying 1000 kilovolt, one can be distant 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. So 1000 volt, if we divide it by n, what we are going to have, which is equals to 400. Suppose if we are having a 1000 volt and if we are having a capacity of each capacitor 200 volt, if we are connecting them, so definitely we are going to have a 500 each. Similarly, if we are taking here n number of capacitors are, and 1000 volt is applied across the combination, series combination. So how much we are going to have, that we see here. So n is equals to 1000 upon 400, it is going to be 2.5. It is going to be 2.5. Means approximately we can say 3 number of capacitance which we connect in series. We can connect in series. I am taking it here. Another. Now, if we have taken these 3 capacitance connected in series, each of capacity 1 microfarad. Okay. So we require 2 microfarad capacitance. 2 microfarad capacitance is required. So we have already taken the m number. Now if we go with this, so the total capacitance, if we have n number of capacitance, so we can say 1 upon n, because each capacitance is having a 1 microfarad, 1 microfarad, 1 microfarad. So total capacitance of this series combination, that will be given by 1 upon n. Okay. So 1 upon n will give the total capacitance, and if we connect in parallel n number of, I am taking it here now, 1 upon n, multiplying it with m, how much capacitance required, because when we will connect in such combination in parallel, we are having 1 upon n this, 1 upon n, 1 upon n, and they will be get added. So it will be 1 upon n multiplied with m. Okay. So here we are having 2 microfarad capacitance. Okay. So here if we go with this, 2 microfarad means 2 capacity is required. It is going to be 2. Okay. Now here we are having this 1 upon 3 microfarad. M is given to us 3 capacitance of 1 microfarad multiplied with M, which is going to be this 2. So if we go with this M into 2 into 3, how much capacitance is required? Capacitors that we can connect in series. The series combination which we are having like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, This is the combination which we are going to have. Means the total number of capacitors required if we are having such 6 series combinations. So each will be having 6 into 3. We need to have 18 capacitor. 18 number of capacitors which we required of 1 microfarad, 18 to give us the 2 microfarad to withstand 401 kilovolt, and each capacitor can withstand 400 volt. So this way what we have got 18 number of capacitors which we can select, and we can use them in such a combination, series combination. 3 in each series, and we will have such 6 parallel combinations. Okay. Now another question: what is the area of the plate of 2 farad parallel plate capacitor? Now it is, we know that parallel plate capacitor means the value of capacitance will be given by this relation, C is equals to epsilon naught into A upon D, where A is the area of the plate, which we have to determine. D, the separation between the plates, is given to us, that is 0.5 centimeter. So 0.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 meter, that we have converted it into. Okay. Now we have got these two values. Capacitance is also given to us 2 farad. If we substitute our value, we are going to have the parallel area of the plate. Okay. So if we go with this, 2 farad is there. Epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 into A divided by this 0.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 meter. Okay. So if we go with this, 2 into 0.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 divided by 8.854 into 10 raised to the power minus 12, which is going to be the area. Okay. Now if we calculate this, what we are going to have, 2 into 0.5 and this 10 raised to the power minus 3 plus 12 divided by 8.854. Okay, so it is going to be 1, means basically what we are having, 1 upon 8.854 into 10 raised to the power 9 meter square, which is going to be the area. Okay, so if we go with this and if we are calculating it, so it is 1330. Okay, now if we calculate the area, we have taken this 1000 upon 18854 into 10 raised to the power 9, approximately it will go 1130 kilometer square. This is the area of the plate which is required to have 2 farad parallel plate capacitor. The separation between the plates is 0.5 centimeter. Okay, we have got this. The area of the plate which we are going to have 1130 kilometer square. It is a very large value. Okay. Yes, here students, obtain the equivalent capacitance of the network shown in figure for a 300 volt supply. Determine the charge and voltage across each capacitor. Now what we have to do, we have to determine the voltage and charge across each capacitor. First what we will do, we will determine the total capacitance of the network. Now if you see this, these two are in series and these C2 and C3 are in series and in parallel with C1. And if we calculate this first, we will go with the calculation of this. So both are in series. So it is, if we talk about this C2 C3 combination, so it is going to be C2 plus C3, 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. So this total capacitance will be given by this relationship C2 plus C3, and this is in parallel, so we can use this C1. So this is the total capacitance which we are getting it here. I am going to draw this diagram over here again. It will be total capacitance of these two, and after that it is connected with C4, that we can call C equivalent here, and this will be a 300 volt supply. Okay. Now both are in series, then we will go to calculate this combination, that will be C total, which we can call it as a C total, and both are in series, so it is 1 upon C4 plus 1 upon C equivalent. So it is going to be C equivalent into 1 upon C total also. So C equivalent plus C4 upon C equivalent into C4 means C total is going to be C equivalent into C4 divided by C equivalent plus C4. Now we will go with this fast. 200 into 200. I am going to calculate this. C equivalent 200 into 200 divided by 200 plus 200, and C1 is also of that 100 picofarad. So it is 4 to 400. I am taking this because it will be easy for calculation. This 200 into 400 into this 10 raised to the power 2 divided by 400 plus 100. So it is going to be 100 plus 100. It is going to be 200 picofarad. This is the C equivalent which we have got it here. Now C equivalent, we are going to calculate C total. So C total means C equivalent, that is 200 picofarad into C4. C4 is also 100 picofarad divided by C equivalent and C4. So it is going to be 200 into 100 divided by 300. Okay. So it is going to be 200 upon 3 picofarad. Is it? Okay. Now we have got this. Now here we are supplying 300 volt. So total charge will be here. We know that. I am going with this. Q is equal to C into V. Now here what we have got, C total capacitance, that is 200 upon 3. Now here the total charge means both are in series, that's why we can say the C4 and C equivalent will have this. Now if we go with this, so the charge on these two C4 and C equivalent, that will be given by this relation, means C capacitance which we have got 200 picofarad, and C total 200 upon 3, and the electric potential which we are getting this 300. C total. So it is 100, and we are having 2 into 10 raised to the power 4 multiplied with minus 12 because this is in picofarad. So it is going to be 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb. Now this is the charge which we are getting it here on C4. On C4, the charge which is going to be 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8. Now we have got on C4 the charge which is going to be 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb. Now if we want to calculate the electric potential over here, so which will be given by Q into CV relation. So the potential means C4, the charge on this, that is 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb divided by C4, that is 100 into 10 raised to the power minus 12, which is going to be the electric potential across this, we can call it as a V4. Okay. So it is going to be 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 plus 12 divided by 100. So V4 is going to be 2 into 10 raised to the power 4 divided by 100 V4, and it is going to be 200 volt. Okay. Okay. So we have got the 200 volt potential here, means here it is a 200 volt potential and here it is 300. So there will be a potential difference between these combination, means this combination. So the potential difference between the combination of C1, C2 and C3. C2 and C3 are in series and this C1 is in parallel with it, but the potential difference will be here, that will be given by 300 minus 200, it is going to be 100 volt. Means now the 100 volt is across this and 100 volt across this. Okay. So here if we want to know the charge over here, so charge that we can call it as on Q1, we are calling it as a Q1 charge on this C1 into V. The potential is here, this is C1, that is 100 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 multiplied with 100. So it is going to be 100 and 100 means 10 raised to the power minus 12 plus 4, it is going to be 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb. Okay. So we have got the capacitance, the charge on this capacitance is this. Electric potential which we have already got this 100 volt, here we are having Q1 which is going to be 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb and the potential across this is going to be 100 volt. Okay. Now this 100 volt is also applicable over here. Here they are in series. So if they are in series, that we have to calculate. Now in series what will happen? The electric potential, first we will calculate the potential across this is 100 volt and the capacitance which we want to know. Now for that, both are connected in series. So total capacitance we must know first. So total capacitance, that is 1 upon 200 plus 1 upon 200. This will give the total capacitance in this combination. So this combination which we have 2 upon 200, CT will be equal to 100 picofarad. So the total capacitance over here is this much and the electric potential which is applied here is this. So we can determine the Q and that is 100 picofarad means 10 raised to the power minus 12 and the electric potential is going to be 100. So it is having, how much charge is there? 100 means 10 raised to the power 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 12. It is going to be 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb charge is here in this. Okay. 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb charge at C2 at C3 because both are in series. Okay. Now the potential across this and across this, that we have to calculate. Both 100, both are having 100 volt, means the potential difference between them is 100 volt. So if we go with this, the charge is Q is equals to 10 raised to the power minus 8. And if we go with this, both are having the same capacitance, 200 picofarad capacitance. So if we calculate it, C 200 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 divided by 10 raised to the power minus 8. So it is going to give you Q is equal to C into V. So what we have to do, we have to take 200 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 divided by 10 raised to the power minus 8. This is the charge which we are having. Okay, charge will be the same, the electric potential will be different. So it is 10 raised to the power कितना हो गया? Minus 4 means it is going to be 4. Now here, instead of determining this, we can simply take this. If we are having 200 picofarad and 200 picofarad, capacitance is same. Both are having the same capacitance and the charge through them is same. And 100 volt is the potential difference between them. So that will be divided in equal part. Means it will be having C2 will be also having 100 upon 2 and C3 will be also having 100 upon 2. Means it is going to be 50 volt. C2 means the voltage or the electric potential we can say on C2 is this and on C3 is going to be 50 volt. So this way it is having a 50 volt, it is also having a 50 volt, and the charge is here, that is Q, is going to be 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb. Okay. So we have determined all the values, determined the charge and voltage across each capacitor. We have to go like this. Okay.